What's up, guys? Welcome to the Talking Pigskin Week 3 edition. Last week I went 3-2 with my picks. The Raiders and the Chiefs blew the game. Well, not Raiders didn't blow the game. Raiders won the game, but the Chiefs blew the game last second, and the Steelers blew that game. So those are the only two losses that I had. But other than that, so far in the season, I'm 7-3. Feel good about it. Both of my locks, week 1 and 2, were correct. So were my upsets. On the Jets, as expected, they were going to lose to the Patriots. Did I expect Zach Wilson to throw 4 interceptions? Probably not, maybe 3. But that doesn't change anything. Bill Belichick eats rookie quarterbacks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Nothing new. Should I? And I wanted to see more from the Jets, but of course, coming off a terrible season, this is to be expected with a rookie quarterback and a very young team and a rookie head coach and a rookie play caller. It's going to be struggle throughout the season. I don't know what Jeff fans are expecting. I've said in my preview video we're going to go 4-13 this year, and I'm sticking to it. There's nothing about this team that's going to make me feel or believe otherwise. So just got to stick it out, Jeff fans. We got another wasted season. Just hope for Zach Wilson to get better each week. But with that being said, let's jump into week 3 picks. The first game I'm going to preview is the Kansas City Chiefs hosting the LA Chargers. Now the Chargers coming off a brutal loss against the Dallas Cowboys. Granted, that game was a little fishy, especially with the refs calling all the BS calls against the Chargers, especially that Jared Cook touchdown that should have been scored. But aside the fact that Justin Herbert has been playing great, the defense with Joey Bosa, Derwin James have been solid as well. They're coming to Kansas City. It's not going to be easy to beat. Patrick Mahomes is coming off a very tough loss. Clyde Edwards-Helaire basically gave the game away for the Chiefs, and I think Andy Reid will let him get a chance for redemption and run the ball even more, because the first couple of weeks he hasn't been running the ball much. So I think Chiefs back at home, they'll take care of business and beat the Chargers. Next game we have is the Denver Broncos hosting the New York Jets. Now, I'm not surprised. The Denver Broncos are 2-0. They have a very good squad. Clearly, Teddy Bridgewater is better than Drew Lock, and the defense is always going to be good under Vic Fangio. They definitely are having a good season or off to a good start, and they're going to see Zach Wilson and a entire rookie Jets team, head coach, and everyone. It's going to be another beatdown. Granted, Bradley Chubb is not going to play, but you still have Von Miller, you still have Justin Simmons, and rest of that defensive crew that Zach Wilson has to face. Offensively, Cortland Suttons and Noah Fant of the world aren't world beaters, but they're more than enough to beat the Jets. Even though the Jets defense has showed up the first couple of weeks, they have been playing well, but the offense is not helping them out. And until that changes, nothing is going to work out for the Jets. So I expect them to be better than last week, maybe even keep it close for a half, but at the end of the day, the Broncos are going to win the game easily. Next thing we have is the premium game of the week, the premier game of the week, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Los Angeles to play the Rams. Now, believe it or not, this is the first time Tom Brady will be playing an NFL game in Los Angeles. He's playing the Rams this time, and I'm also predicting, because SoFi Stadium is the host city of Super Bowl this year, Tom Brady will be back there. So he'll be playing twice in the same season. But I digress. This is going to be a fun game. Tom Brady already has 9 touchdown passes in the year. Matt Stafford looking like he rejuvenated his career from leaving from Detroit into going into the LA Rams. He and Cooper Kupp has an amazing connection, whereas Tom Brady's just throwing the ball to everybody. Gronk, Evans, Godwin, Brown, even though Brown's going to be out because he's in the COVID protocol list. But maybe this time Cameron Brate will get involved in the passing game as well. The running game is all right for both sides. Darrell Henderson Jr. and Sony Michel. Well, Sony Michel, old teammate of Tom Brady. And then you got on the other side, Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette. I mean, they're not that great on running the ball. Either side, they're going to pass the ball. Both defenses aren't that good this year, even though Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey are very good in their positions. Overall, as a defense, they haven't been playing well. Same goes with the Bucs. The secondary is depleted. I know they called Richard Sherman. I don't know if they're going to sign him or not, but in a shootout, I think Tom Brady is going to win at the end. Next thing we have is a Sunday Night Football, where the San Francisco 49ers will host the Green Bay Packers. It's their season opener for the 49ers, and I think Packers, coming off a good win on Monday night, will go in with a lot of confidence, but the 49ers have been playing great. They're starting to remind me of the 49ers that went to the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. Granted, last year they were depleted with injuries, but this year they look good. Jimmy Garoppolo has been playing solid. The running backs are getting injured left and right, but they'll find a way. Deebo Samuel and the offensive, George Kittle, and the rest of the offense will do their job. Their defense is playing just as well. But Packers, yeah, Aaron Rodgers threw a very handful of touchdown passes to Aaron Jones last week. I don't expect that to continue this week. Devontae Adams will have to get involved. In a very close game, I'm picking the 49ers to win at home. Next game I have is the Monday Night Football, which is the Dallas Cowboys hosting their home opener against Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles coming off a pretty bad loss against the 49ers. They kept it close for 3 quarters, but fourth quarter, Niners just blew the game open. Jalen Hurts needs more help on offense. Yes, Quez Watkins had a good game, but Devonta Smith, Miles Sanders, and the rest of the offensive staff have to get going. I know Brandon Graham is probably out for a season on the defensive side of the ball, so Fletcher Cox and company, Darius Slay, they all got to show up and keep the game close because Dallas Cowboys offense is prolific. Even though last week Chargers defense kept them in check, Dak Prescott still threw over 250 yards, so it's going to be hard to contain the Cowboys offense just because you have so many weapons. And at home, the crowd's going to be energized, and the Cowboys are going to be ready to go. And I think at home, they'll take care of business and beat the Eagles. So there you have it. I got the Chiefs over the Chargers, the Broncos over the Jets, the Bucks over the Rams, the 49ers over the Packers, and the Cowboys over the Eagles. My lock of the week this week will be the Carolina Panthers on Thursday Night Football, taking on the Texans, which has Davis Mills starting, so it's an easy pick for me. And my upset of the week is the Atlanta Falcons traveling to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So let me know what you guys think of these picks. Like, comment, subscribe, share. As always, you will see me here for week 4 picks next week.